Moving on to our other top focus in this edition, India and Nepal have concluded virtual bilateral talks in Kathmandu. It was the first official engagement between the two sides since the border dispute a couple of months ago. Many issues were taken up, but the two issues that have dominated headlines in the last few months did not come up at the meeting at all. Both sides carried out a comprehensive review of India's development projects in Nepal. This was the 8th such meeting between the two countries. India was represented by its envoy to Nepal, Vinay Mohan Kwatra, while Nepal's delegation was headed by Foreign Secretary Shankar Das Bairagi. The major projects that were reviewed include the reconstruction of more than 46,000 earthquake-hit houses, the cross-border petroleum pipeline, the integrated checkpost at Biratnagar, and the high-impact community development projects. The Nepalese side also appreciated the COVID-19 related assistance offered by India, including medicinal assistance and health equipment. It is important to note that political issues, including the border row, the new Nepalese political map, and the controversy surrounding Lord Ram were not discussed during these discussions. All the three issues that have been dominating headlines both in Kathmandu and New Delhi and marked a worsening of the relationship between the two countries were not brought up. Analysts say both the map controversy and the border dispute reflected growing Chinese influence in the Himalayan country, causing great worry in New Delhi. The Indian government described the meeting as part of regular interactions between the two sides. The talks, referred to as Scheduled Oversight Mechanism, this was set up in 2016 to periodically review the bilateral economic ties. There were positive signs as Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli spoke to the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the first time in months. Prime Minister Modi assured full support for Nepal's COVID-19 response and recalled the cultural and civilizational links between the two countries. Prime Minister Oli, on his part, congratulated Prime Minister Modi on India's election to the UN Security Council as a non-permanent member. Joining us live on the broadcast is our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal from New Delhi. Siddhant, none of the issues that have dominated headlines over the last few months were brought up during the discussions between the two sides.
Well, yes, of course, and it's not likely to be discussed given the fact that this meeting, this oversight mechanism, its mandate is to discuss the development projects India is taking in Nepal, and of course the development projects includes many projects, whether it is the houses India is building after that massive earthquake in Nepal, or whether it's the cross-country oil pipeline. This is the first such oil pipeline in South Asia, or whether it is creation of an integrated checkpost that will increase connectivity between both the countries. But by and large, what the talks signify largely is the fact that both sides are having conversation, which is at least better than having no conversation, because what looked like in last 4 months was a complete deterioration of relationship between India and Nepal. We have seen how the Nepali government has brought in a new map which showcased Indian territories as Nepali territories. Then of course the Nepali Prime Minister blaming India for many things, whether it's the COVID crisis, whether saying that India wants to topple him, or whether saying that that Lord Ram is born in Nepal. But by and large, if you look at what has happened in last 3 days, in fact, is the fact that the Indian Prime Minister and Nepali Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli have also spoken, and the conversation, of course, 10 minutes long at the request of the Nepali side, primarily focus on COVID crisis, the Nepali Prime Minister congratulating India on the Independence Day. But these talks can perhaps later on lead to a bigger level of conversation. We know that only yesterday the Nepali envoy spoke to WION exclusively and said that dialogue is the only way forward, and highlighted the civilizational link between the two countries. This is something that New Delhi is also highlighting since the deterioration of government-to-government relationship began. The Indian government has been responding by talking about the close linkages, the roti beti ka rishta, or to use the word family ties between the two countries has been the focus of the Indian government. They will continue to highlight that. So largely it looks like both sides are eager that the relationship comes back on the track, and these talks can perhaps lead to that thing.
Right, we're going to leave it there for the moment, Siddhant. Thanks very much with those updates and perspectives. Moving